For more on what's taken place over the last week, let's try and make sense of it all with Matt Harry of Digital X. Hello, mate. Good to see you again.
Good morning, Adrian. How are you?
Yeah, good. How are you going? It's been an interesting few days.
Yeah, it has. I mean, it's never boring in the digital asset markets. And those of your viewers that are new to these markets, welcome to crypto. It is a volatile space. You did a very, very good job there of explaining what's happened over the past week. But yeah, we have seen in the past couple of weeks a pullback from around 65,000 US to as low as 30,000, as you said. But look, volatility is part of this market, and it's part of the price you pay to access the growth of a nascent market, and it's something that investors need to be aware of and comfortable with if they're looking at investing in the space longer term.
Yeah, absolutely. And that's true of all investing, really, isn't it? I guess crypto, because it's nascent, as you say, it can be a bit more volatile, but we see it with any stock out there. It can go up and down. That's just what investing is. But tell us, what's important to you over the past week? Because there's so much news flying around, but you get down to the crux of what is important for longer term. Tell us what you've found interesting, I guess, over the past week or so.
Yeah, look, I think when we spoke a couple of weeks ago, because all the stuff with Israel was happening last week, so we didn't get an opportunity to speak, and it's horrible what's going on over there. But I think I mentioned that technically on the charts there was some pause for concern. We had entered a daily downtrend. That has played out based on really what we would call a perfect storm of negative news. So we had Elon. Elon's been as volatile as Bitcoin himself. We've had the news out of China, with China trying to ban trading in digital assets. And we've also had a little bit of stuff come out around Tether, which is the largest stable coin in the market. So we had kind of this perfect storm of three really big negative news events that started to push the market lower. And as you know, this market's a highly leveraged market. So once the market started to move a little bit lower, the liquidation engines started to kick in, and welcome to crypto. We're 54% lower at one point. We have bounced back pretty strongly. Nothing's really changed longer term. Everything still looks very healthy in terms of on-chain data. We're seeing large wallets accumulating and buying into this dip. Even from a technical perspective on the higher time frames, we are still in a bull market. If we start to close weeklies or monthlies below about 35,000 US, then maybe we consider whether the bull market continues or not. But to us, this is a really strong opportunity to get into the market before we move higher, which is something we believe very firmly will continue to happen over the coming 3 to 5 years.
So in terms of what the price does over the next, let's say, few weeks and months, a few people we've spoken to this week say it will probably remain around these levels at the moment. I mean, I know it's hard to predict, of course, but yeah, what do you see happening with the price, and will it take another piece of major news for it to go, up or down?
Yeah, look, I think after such a violent move, the market can be a little bit skittish. We've had a huge wipeout in open interest. So, leveraged traders have basically taken positions off the table. So I expect the market to calm down a little bit, probably range between around 35,000 US and 42.5, or maybe up to 45. We start to break back through 50,000, then we reconsider that perhaps, the dip has finished and we continue on higher. But I think we just need to see the market calm down for a couple of weeks, volatility smooth out a little bit, kind of balance out around this 40K level, and then start to rebuild.
Yeah, we'll watch it really closely, mate. Thanks for your wrap again. We'll leave it there for today, but I'm sure next week there'll be something new to talk about. Enjoy your weekend. We'll talk really soon.
Thanks, mate. Talk to you next week. Bye.